Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your mid-April to mid-May 2021 general love reading. This is for those that are single, newly single, ready to get back out, and date. Maybe this could be for somebody who has never dated before, single, right? So this is for those that are born January 20th to February 18th. And I thank you for watching on Forest for the Trees. And I really appreciate you being here and trusting me with this reading. I'm going to sage the cards a little bit and we'll get right to it. Anything you need is in the description below. The decks I use if you'd like a personal private reading with me. When I reach 100 subscribers, I'll be giving away a free reading, so more on that when that happens. I'm very close. I'm a new channel. I've been a tarot reader for close to 20 years, so tarot is not new to me, but this format is. So anyway, we will see what we got going on here. Aquarius, hope you all are doing well. I am doing well. I, again, love what I do. And this will not resonate with every one of you because this is a general reading. So, I love that King of Water. And that just, I just love it. All right. What are you? Oh, you're the Page of Fire. Okay. So, we have... This is the past energy. This is the energy that you could still be holding on to. This is energy that you could be coming out of, or you will be coming out of. I'm going to move this back just a little bit. I'm afraid I'll start the cards on fire. It told me to look on the bottom of the deck. This is the energy you're coming out of. This is the energy that is, it's a Five of Pentacles. It is a card about feeling left out, feeling alone, feeling forgotten, feeling abandoned. Possibly from a past relationship. You weren't seen, you weren't heard, you weren't cared for, you were, thrust out, you weren't part of. There was no, they didn't even pretend to try, in a sense. So the energy that you're coming out of that will be coming into new energy is you've got the King of Water. Now, this could be the person in question. This could be your past person. The King of Water. They generally are very, or this could be somebody new you're talking to. They're very emotionally stable. They generally have a good heart. They can be a little over emotional. But they are a king, so they do have that stability. They have that work ethic. They know what it takes to get to, to be a king. And they have that authority figure. They have that authority. They exude the authority. He just does it or she, it could be a female also. I just read the energies. But they just do it in a way that's a little softer and a little kinder and a little more caring. They are the romantic suit of the tarot. And they can be emotional, but they have their emotions in check. They don't rule by their heart solely. So this could be a new person coming in that you met. And water sign is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So that's a possibility. If it's not this person, that left you out in the cold, but it could be a new, the new person coming in. Maybe you're just talking to them in the past. Maybe, nothing's really came of it so far yet. You're just maybe talking to this person. Then you have the Ace of Air. So the Ace of Swords coming in. So these are new thoughts, new communications coming in. They're in reverse. So there could be some hesitancy possibly as to what direction you want this relationship to go, or maybe what direction the communication's going. Sometimes, you might want a friend and they might want something more, or you might not want to be serious right away and they might want to be serious right away. So there's some communication going on right now. I don't see that it's you know, you might not be seeing eye to eye on it per se, but it's not, you know, it's not horrible. It's not a bad thing. There is communication, so that's always good. And then you have the Page of Fire. So this is, could be a child energy. It could be a new suitor coming in that's younger than you. That's a fire energy. It's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy. It is somebody that is very passionate about what they do. Sometimes, and he's in reverse or she's in reverse, they can be overly passionate. They could just really be drama. Pages have a tendency not to be, I mean, they will come in and get the job done, but they're not somebody to stick around. So, you know, that's just something to keep in mind. They're fire. They burn quickly. They like to do things fast, but they don't really like to, you know, stick around, so to speak, hang around. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull a helper card is what I call them. So what we got going on. I just absolutely love that King. Beautiful, beautiful cards. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we have going on here. You have the Luminous Warrior. It's a very pretty card. Again, I see it as somebody that, it's almost like the King. You can be, you can have authority. You can have your boundaries. You can set what you want, and you can do it nicely. You can still be the warrior, but you can do it in a way that is gentler. You don't have to be, you know, very, well, not that you can't be, but you don't always have to be fierce and, you know, ready for battle. I love how that's almost like on the third eye. So you have an enlightenment coming from this. And it almost looks like there's transformation. It looks like there's butterflies coming out. And it's almost like he's growing wings. And I love the chakras. The solar plexus. Your drive, your ambition, what you want, how you want to take your life, how you want to move it forward. All right, let's pull another helper card. It's a beautiful card. I love it. It's a passion. Daydream. Use that third eye. Daydream, daydream. This says you will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seed of creativity. I think that goes really well with this card. A lot of times when we get our third eye hits, it is like watching a movie. It's like a screen in front of you, but not in front of you, if that makes any sense. But I love the enlightenment. I love the holiness of that card almost. And let's go ahead and pull a love card while we're at it. So we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, Aquarius. Who might that be? Who might that be? Is it the Page or is it the King? Choices, choices. All right, let's see what our present has going on. And again, this energy could still be there. Like if you're talking to these people, you'll still talk to them. But this is just showing kind of, it might have happened last month, not necessarily right at the beginning of this month or it could have happened at the beginning of this month. These cards are meant to be read right side up, so I'm going to turn them. I don't shuffle that way, but... Messenger of Water. And Ten of Earth. Beautiful card of abundance. Aquarius, beautiful card of abundance. And not only that, it shows that you work your butt off for it. You put in the work. You're not afraid of putting in the work. You put in the work. It's like each and every one of those I did. I did it. Me. And you're guarded. So not only is your money guarded, but you're guarded. You have guardians around you. Wow. Look at that. Flanked by 2 messengers. You have 2 knights on either side. Talk about being guarded, Aquarius. You have got guards all around you in a good way. The messenger of water is the Knight of Water. And again, a Knight of Cups. This is a card coming in. Could be offering, again, love. So you have potential suitors here. This person, again, with the King, this card evolved to the King. So this is before the King. Obviously, he's a knight, so he's not a king yet. So he's a little more carefree. He's a little more emotional. He doesn't really have his emotions in check yet. But you have the seahorse here. And the seahorse to me tells me, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the seahorse mate for life. So this is telling me that who you're calling in, you want to stay. You don't want to be, you know, one and done, so to speak. You're really kind of looking for that soulmate. You're looking for that, that person that, you know, maybe you can spend the rest of your life with. But you're really looking for something more emotionally stable and serious. More, you know, the thoughts are in there. The ideas are in there. The communications are in there. And again, you have the Ten of Earth. So you're being protected on all sides. You've got, you know, your two knights on either side. And then there you are sitting with your money. The Ten of Earth, it's a grounding card. It's, you know, everything you need, how you make your money, what you need money for. But there's abundance here. 10's the end of a cycle to begin a new one. So you've worked very hard for what you have, and you're coming to this place where you can kind of sit back and kind of look around and say, yeah, I did this, and not be, you know, gloatful, but be very proud of yourself. And then you have that protection with the wolf. You have that protection there. You have that that animalistic wildness there also that is comfortable and, you know, laying there protecting you, but would be up in a heartbeat if it had to, if somebody came in to try to get any of that money. So that tells me that, again, the relationship you're calling in is one that you don't want. You want them to be financially stable. You don't want them to be, you don't want them with their hands out. Oh, I need money. I need money. Can you pay for this? I can't get this. Can you do this? You know, you want somebody that works just as hard as you, that has put in the effort that you have. So you're setting the bar high, Aquarius, and I don't blame you. But you do have a king here. So that's a very good, you know, a stable energy coming in. Then you have the messenger of air and this messenger of sword. So you have sword energy. This person comes in fast. They know what they want. They again carry through with their thoughts and their ideas. And this could be a like-minded person that is coming in. It could be somebody that, you know, they cut right to the chase. They don't mince words. They're not about the BS. They are very blunt and to the point. But they can be a little overwhelming. They can come in a little bit too harsh or a little bit too heavy in a sense. And I absolutely love the way that they're both focused on you. They're both focused on you. So you might have some decisions to make here, Aquarius. You might have some choices. The knights are going to be a little younger energy than the king. You know, they could be in their 20s or 30s. And the king could be older, 40s, 50s, 60s, somewhere around there. Not that that's old, but just saying. They don't have to be, but they can. The page is going to be somebody younger. It could be in their, you know, early 20s. Somebody that is, as I used to say, wet behind the ears, you know. They're just learning. You can see here, you know, it's a page of fire, and there's fire everywhere. So is he learning to control it? Does he not know how to control it? Is that why there's fire everywhere? Or is he that good at what he does that he knows exactly what he's doing? You know, do you really want to find out? All right, so let's move this over here. And then we'll pull our future. And again, this is our energies right now. You are in control, Aquarius, always. So whatever I say, regardless of what I say, you are still in control. If you don't like the way the reading's going, and say this King of Cups comes in and you don't care for him, you don't have to do anything. It's not just because the reading said. You're in control of your life. You're in control of all of this. This is just reading the energies at the moment, and to carry it through. If nothing were to be done, this is a possible outcome of everything. Kind of give you a little glimpse into it. And then if you see something coming down the road that you're not liking, you can always say, oh, I don't like that. And you can see it coming and change it because you know it's coming. Temperance. We have patience. And the Hangman and the Six of Swords. Wow. And on the bottom of this deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Again. Again. Look at that. 2 of them. If that's not, you know, trying to tell you something. And look, the wolf's there too. You have protection over your money. You have protection over your finances. You have protection over your business. You know, you could be a business person. There's protection. And it's not only the spirit guides and animals, it's ancestors. I don't know if it's, maybe you work in like your parents had the business and then you had the business that's handed down. Maybe you work in something like that. You know, I think these 2 cards go so well together. You know, there's like pentacles all around him. And it just shows, you know, you've been, you know, you've not had an easy road, Aquarius. You've not had it easy. But you're a fighter, and you're not going to lay and just be victim. You know, you will come out victorious is what you're going to come out. You're not going to be the person that is all snivelly and whiny and needy and greedy, you know, not greedy, but needy, and just, you're going to you know, get up and you're going to dust yourself off and you're going to move forward. So this is coming into the future energies. We have Temperance. This is a card of patience. It's a card of balance. It's a card of bringing yourself back in balance. So coming in from this present energy, if you have these suitors coming at you, you might need to take a step back, Aquarius. You might need to take a step back and go, you know, I need just a little time out here. I just need to take a breath. I need to get my thoughts together. And I don't need really anybody around me to do it. I just need to, you know, basically a time out. And Temperance is a card of Sagittarius. So if that has any meaning coming in. You also have the Hangman, and that's another card about being still and seeking enlightenment. Kind of where this is going too. You know, he's got that third eye, and he's got that beautiful glow around him, and that is what you're seeking from the Hangman card. You're seeking that enlightenment. You're seeking that knowledge. And in order to seek it, to find it, you have to, you know, kind of be by yourself a little bit. Go in that mentality of, again, putting yourself in a timeout, in a sense, to see what choices, you know, to decide where you want to move forward in your life. And the Hangman's a card of Pisces. And then you have the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is a card of moving forward in your thoughts. It can be moving forward with a physical move forward also. But it's your thoughts, your communication. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to leave what's behind. It's in reverse. So this is saying that you might be rethinking the past. You might be rethinking... where's the card at? This card that was on the bottom of the deck, being alone, left out in the cold. You might be having these... oh, well, they weren't that bad, or, oh, they didn't mean it, or, you know, those kind of thoughts that aren't, the right thoughts to be having, because with every good thought you have, you need to counteract it with what really happened, and you know, how this person really treated you, and kind of take stock of what's around you. And this could too mean that you might be going forward with one of these other people. You might be leaving the past behind and ready to move forward with you know, one of these other suitors that are in this line, in this reading. But you have, my dog's right here, I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep him out of the cards. Get your nose out of the cards. This light, you know, this is like where you gain enlightenment. And it you know, she's like glowing. So it's all around her. So you will gain enlightenment. You're learning. You know, you're learning. This is a teaching. Everything, you know, we're on Earth School, so everything we do, we learn from, or we should learn from. I don't know if it was Maya Angelou that said, when we know better, we do better. You know, and that's part of this. I think really taking the time to sort through you, Aquarius, and then you'll move forward. And it might not be a fast enough pace for you, or it might not be a fast enough pace for what people think you need to be doing, but it's going to be exactly right for you. It's going to be exactly the right pace for you. All right. I'll pull a love card for you. Consider your foundation. Ooh, that's a good card. All right, consider your foundation. Let's look at this card. Sorry about that. I was getting him settled. Or he was settling. I was trying to keep the camera from falling over. All right. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. I love all the little animals in this card. Hopefully that's showing up. And that is card 50. All right. I'll read just a little bit from the book. The strong relationships and love can come from friendship. That's what I said about this king. For lasting love, support those you treasure to be a genuine friend. So your relationships are based on affection, common values, and shared respect. Take things slow. It's important not to rush. Didn't I just say that? That you are moving in exactly the way you're supposed to be. Some people might think you're not moving fast enough. Release any fear you have about love. If a person brings out the best in you, and you and them, things are on the right track. And that's another thing too, Aquarius, is that if somebody is, you know, if you start a relationship and they push and push and push, and want marriage like after date 2, and you're not comfortable, you are in control. You're in the driver's seat. That's a huge red flag to say, yeah, no. And either you say no and they listen, or you say no and they go on. But remember, you do have this new love card coming. So there is somebody, one of these 3, 4 potential suitors for you. One, if not all, I guess I should say. Right? All right. Pull one more card for you. See what we got. It's a good reading, Aquarius. Again, like, share, and subscribe. Any information's down below. And I would love to hear how this resonates with you. Again, it won't resonate with every Aquarius because it is a general reading, but I would love to hear how it resonates with you. And remember, free reading at 100. See, that just goes into exactly what I just said. All that glitters. You know, if it seems too good to be true, it's going to be too good to be true. And you need to know the red flags. You need to know, set your boundaries. Set your boundaries very good, you know. Make sure your boundaries are set to exactly what you will and will not accept. Let's see. I don't know where my book went. Oh, there it is. All right. Because people can wear masks, but they can't wear them for very long. But they can sometimes wear them enough to really get you. So the essential meaning of this card is a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. So sometimes we need to try to become something we're not to impress others. We embellish the story a bit, adding some dramatic elements to make us more appealing. The real person becomes hidden behind the sparkle and shine. Then there are times when we don't see the true value of someone else because he or she may not have the glitz and glamour that seems so desirable. Now is the time to look past the surface, beyond the mask, to the essence of a person, who that person is, not what he or she has or can give you. It is important. Oh, what he or she can give you is important. See beyond the glitter and look for the inner glow. Use the eyes in your heart. Let go of the, I don't know that word, and let what is authentic shine. So, again, this seems, Aquarius, like you're going to have a lot of choices coming up. So really have your boundaries set. I think that's where these two come in. Have the patience, have the balance, and take that time. Take that time to really think about not only what you want, but how you want the future to move forward. And watch the red flags. If it doesn't feel right, you know, you have this luminous warrior again. And what I love about this is, you know, like I said, it looks like he's getting wings, and then you have the ace of air. So you have that flight. So you're wanting to take flight. You're wanting to go. But you would like somebody to go with. But this is like everything you have it. You just have to believe in yourself that you have it. And remember your daydream card. You know, it's okay to daydream. I think that's a lot with the Hangman. It's okay to daydream. Take your time. There's no rush. If they rush you and they don't listen, if you say you're moving too fast, then you need to just cut ties with them. All right. And remember, all that glitters is not gold. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. All right, Aquarius. Good reading. Really good reading. Thank you for watching. And again, any information you need is below. And I will see you next time. Have a wonderful month. And I really appreciate you. Thank you for watching. And bye for now. Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your mid-April to mid-May 2021 general love reading. And this is for those that are in a relationship, committed relationship, a marriage, or you know, you're with somebody. You're in a committed relationship. So this is for those that are born January 20th to February 18th. And this is a general reading. It will not resonate with every one of you because it is general. It is not a one-on-one reading. If you would like a one-on-one reading, information is below in the box and in the description. And you can, it tells you all about it there. The decks I use, the cards I use, everything. And when I reach 100 subscribers, I'll be giving away a free reading. I am Forest for the Trees, by the way, so thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your time and your energy and all your comments and your likes and all of it. I just appreciate you. So I've been a tarot reader for over 20 years, but this is new to me as far as this format, so I'm giving it a go. This is your side. This is going to be your partner's side. We're reading the energies for right now. It can change. You're in charge. You don't like the way what the cards are saying, you know, it can be changed. All right. Two for your partner, please, for Aquarius. All right. No, oops, nope. So they're not wanting to go. There's one. And there's two. This one is, nope. Okay. It did say look on the bottom of the deck. So you have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is can be a wedding card. It could be a card of celebration. It always reminds me of like Prince Charming and Snow White or Cinderella or whatever. You know, where he's there. That's what that reminds me of. So we will see. We will see. We'll pull a card. Let me scoot these down a little bit. All right. Whoa. We'll pull a card for, well, I am so sorry. My dog is pawing and I'm trying to avoid his claws. Now, we'll pull a card, as I was saying, for what you need to work on, and then the possible outcome of the reading. All right. So your energies. You have the Death card and you have the Ace of Cups. Wow. Death card is a card of Scorpio, Aquarius. So you have... the Death card is about letting something go, letting something die, not necessarily a person, but letting something go so you can move forward, so something can transform, so something new can come of it. And sometimes reading this as a partner card, I see that, you know, you could be caring for a loved one. You could be caring for an elderly parent or grandparent or something like that. So that's a possibility that it could actually mean physical death, or that somebody had passed and that you're, you know, dealing with that at the moment. That's a possibility. Generally, it means a transformation. You know, letting part of you die in a sense, so something new can come in. It could also mean like like an awakening. Sometimes if, you know, people are in a bad car crash and they see things from a different way, or if they, you know, have had a major surgery or some type of a health scare, they can turn their life around in that sense. So that's kind of that energy I'm picking up. It's more of a, you're realizing that something has to give in order to move forward, and you're ready to let go of whatever it is so you can move forward. There is a hesitation there. This could be with it being maybe an ongoing energy, or that it's a struggle for you to release this, whatever it is. You do have an Ace of Cups, so your cup runs over with emotions. This could be a very emotional time in your life with your partner. But the Ace of Cups is a beautiful card. It's a card of abundance of emotions, abundance of love. You know, it could be a new love coming in. It could be where you have, you know, it could be a child possibly with a new love coming in. So that's a possibility there. And then your partner has the Two of Pentacles and the Hermit. Wow. So your partner has, there's balance there. There's balance with money. There's balance. Your partner's like very easygoing, goes with the flow, doesn't want to cause waves or rifts or anything. They can be very, they're very resourceful. They can figure out ways to, you know, make money, make ends meet, bring things together. They're very good at juggling several different things at once. So they're very resourceful as far as that goes. But they might like their alone time possibility. They might need that time to recharge. They might need that time to kind of regroup. I know I'm a Scorpio, and I need that. I need to just be, and it's nothing against anybody. I just need to be alone. I'm alone a lot, but I'm not lonely. And I think that's kind of how your partner is, or feels. You know, they need that time, even if it's just, you know, to read a book, or sometimes people say, well, what do you do? And it's like, I just do whatever I want to do. You know, sometimes I do nothing. And the Hermit's a card of Virgo, so your partner may be a Virgo, but they're very resourceful. There's a balance there, but they do like that time, you know, that they can just sit with their thoughts and contemplate and kind of regroup and see where they need to move ahead. And your partner's also has this this ability to, it's almost like they, I don't want to say that they're too candy coating things, but they're like a light to people. They're like a beacon. People come to them for advice, or people come to them. They're very inviting in. They're very social person. And I think with that being a possibility, that's why they need that alone time all the more. They give a lot. They give a lot to people. And what you all need to work on together is, wow, you got the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is a card of, it's a completion of a cycle to begin a next. And I liken it to this card. You know, that's what the Death card is. It's the end of a cycle to begin something new. You got to let something go. This is the Ten of Swords, Ten of Air. It's your thoughts. It's your communication. Maybe what you both need to work on is a communication, to have stronger communication between the two of you, because there honestly isn't a Swords card in this. You have emotions, you have grounding of earth energy, and the Death card is a card of Scorpio. So you need to work on your communication, and not only the communication, but how you speak to each other. I almost feel like your partner can be nice to everybody, but not you sometimes. You know, if they would treat you like they treat other strangers, the world would be a better place. But it's something you both need to work on. You both need to work on the art of communication, and the art of speaking, and the art of relaying to each other what you want. And that's beautiful. The possible outcome of this is the oh, that's a beautiful card. It's a Lover's card. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? And I don't think I need to explain this. It is in reverse, so there can be some I think what it's telling me is that in order to get to this space with this card being in reverse, it will take work. It will take work. And, you know, it's a Two of Cups card, so you have that mutual respect for each other. You have that emotion for each other. But you both want this. And it will take work. Isn't that beautiful? It's a beautiful card. This deck is just stunning. So it will take work. Again, your partner's very good at bringing things into balance. But in order for this relationship to move forward in the way it needs to, you both have to come together on your thoughts. And you know, maybe go to counseling. That you know, you might need a middle person in there. in order to, you know, guide the session in a sense. All right, move this over here. Pull some helper cards, see what we got going on. And the death card too could be your way of saying, you know, this relationship has got to change because I can't do it anymore. So we have to, you know, we have to do this. Possibly. Taming the wind. Wow. A lot going on in that card. Again, I look at it like there's a lot of bird energy in that, a lot of feathers. So I look at it like the air card, you know, flight. I'll read out of the book on that one. That's very pretty. All right. Okay, so this is, hear the feather, a symbol that is used in clearing ceremonies for smudging, reminds you of the sacred commitment you make to your life and to your partner. This is a symbol of consciously bringing the spiritual into the material, infusing the world with reverence and acknowledgement of the higher planes of existence that influence and animate all life. The feather is a symbolic reminder of deliberately entering into a partnership with the Great Spirit to co-create for the highest good of all. It's time to clear your energy, be present, and become conscious of how you communicate. What did I just say? This is a good time to write in a journal and put your thoughts into a cohesive form. Perhaps you need to actually do a smudging ceremony in your home or office, creating a sacred space to write about your dreams and desires. Just remember that when taming the wind appears as a symbol, it is time to honor the Great Spirit with the reverence and respect. Yep, it's kind of what the whole reading said. Just wraps it all up. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love helper cards because they help. All right, we'll pull one from here. Yeah, the Ten of Swords is communication. Way much a breakdown in communication. And to the point where you all are hurting each other communicating. But again, you want that Two of Cups. Not only do you want a partnership, you want the balance. You want that emotional balance and stability that you once had. Whoa. Whoa. All right. Release and surrender. Love the purples. Such a spiritual color. We shower you with blessings of radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to the love, to our love and assistance. So, you know, that taming the wind, your ancestors are there to help you. This is just reconfirming that, you know, ask and we'll help you. Those that have left, that are no longer here physically, can still help you in the spirit world. But we have to ask them. Well, I guess that's the card. Nope, 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 and nope. Ah, codependency. Wow. Okay, well, this says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So if that's part of the case, that could be where a lot of the swords are coming from. And if there's codependency issues, again, that might need to be addressed with a counselor or somebody that can help mediate the exchange of words. Somebody that can maybe help you communicate clearer. Alrighty. So you'll have to let me know if this resonates with you, Aquarius. I'm really curious to find out. It's a beautiful reading, though. I love that Two of Cups. I love that card. What a beautiful final card for that. Just beautiful. Such a vast difference. And that just shows that you will put in the work, but it's not going to be easy. You know, it's not going to be easy work. But there's commitment. And that could be where this new cup comes in, that you know, set out to make that commitment. And the Death card, you know, that could be possibly with the addictions. That's something, you know, if that's the case where you have to let go, that old lifestyle, that old life has to die in order to move forward. And with that usually comes the friends, or, you know, quote-unquote friends. This tells you to slow down. Pause and allow things to unfold. That's beautiful. All right. It says slowing down will also help you to become more aware of what is going on for you. To find a quiet place to sit and gift yourself the opportunity to be in nature without any interruptions. This may mean disconnecting from your cellular device. Cellular. Observe what is going on for you spiritually. Listen to your thoughts and identify your feelings. It's been a long day. Your cell phone, unhook from it. I love how her hair is like a maze. You have the candles there. The magic of the web. All right. One more card to wrap up this reading. Aquarius. For mid-April to mid-May. And right there it is. Chop wood. Get busy. Get busy. Get busy doing it. Chop wood. So we are, let's see what that card has to say in a relationship. Let's see. The essential meaning is being grounded in everyday experience, humility. Nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when the everyday tasks are at the center of awareness. That is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing, stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple. Just be present. Funny how it takes work to just be, as all is well, really. So that's a very good start to that card right there. You know, just be together. Just be together like they are. Just be together. It's a beautiful card. I love the blues in that. That's gorgeous. And slow down. Slow down and really appreciate each other. Enjoy each other. All right. Thank you for watching. Again, like, share, and subscribe. Any information you need is below. Free reading at 100. Have a blessed, wonderful month, and I appreciate you all so much. I really do. I would love to hear if this resonates with you or your partner. Whoever wants to comment, I'd appreciate it. But thank you again for watching, and bye for now.